Alright, man, so what is up, guys? Airball here, and I'm back on our video, and this is going to be the best walking bucket build on the 2K25, best Jalen Brunson build. We're going to get right into this video here. So we're going to go right hand, jersey number doesn't really matter. Point guard is going to be a 6'1". Alright, this is Jalen Brunson, is 6'1" in real life, so just going to go with that. The weight, honestly, doesn't really matter too much. It really doesn't matter because your speed and agility aren't going to be as high as 98 and 97. So you could honestly go like high if you want to, but me personally, I just go like 180. Doesn't really matter. And then the wingspan is going to be 6'4". So yeah, we're just going to continue here. Starting off with the finishing, we're going to have a 78 close shot. All right, so 78 close shot. It won't really get us too much. It's just tied into other things on this build. The driving layup is going to be a 93, and that'll get us that layup mix master on gold. So yeah, this build, I mean, in terms of layups and floaters and stuff, like you're 6'1", so I think having that good layup is going to be absolutely insane on this build. So yeah, 93 layup, and then driving dunk is going to be a 60. This doesn't really get you too much, honestly. It's just, you just have it just because. And if you're wide open, you'll be able to get dunks off, so that'll honestly be just fine. It's much better than having like a 25, so that means like if you're going to the rim, you'll probably get blocked because you're not able to dunk. But if you're wide open, then you should be able to dunk just fine. So 60 driving dunk is what I'm going to go with, and the post control should be a 32. Moving on to the shooting, the mid range is going to be a 93. So 93 mid range will get us that set shot specialist on Hall of Fame. As well as Deadeye on gold, and we'll be able to get shifty shooter on gold. We just gotta upgrade the agility, and we'll be able to get that. 3-pointer is going to be up to an 89, which will get us limitless range on silver, which is really all we're looking for. So 93 mid-range combined with the 89 3-ball is going to be absolutely insane on this build, especially if you find a good jump shot. Like you have a 93 midi, which means you'll basically be able to get every single jump shot you want in this game. So yeah, 93 mid-range, 89 3-pointer, definitely going to be very solid. The free throw is going to be a 70. And yeah, just looking at these badges, man, like Hall of Fame set shot, if you really wanted to, you could use your +5 cap breakers, get legend set shot with a 98 mid-range. I personally wouldn't. I mean, maybe if you get like 10 cap breakers, then I would probably do that. But in this case, Hall of Fame, I think will still be just fine, and you'll be able to get shifty shooter as well on gold. But yeah, moving on to playmaking, the pass accuracy is going to be an 82. Which gets us that gold dimer. So pretty solid. Since you are a 6'1" guard, I think you need a little bit of pass accuracy at least. Gold dimer, I think the 82 is going to be a perfect enough rating for this build. Ball handle is going to be a 92, which will just get us that unpluckable, and we're also able to get certain sigs that we want and stuff. You could honestly use your cap breakers on this as well. Maybe get up to like 95, 96. Try to get the unpluckable. Maybe even 97 for legend handles for days. It's really up to you what you put for cap breakers. Speed with ball is going to be a 91, which will get us that Hall of Fame lightning launch. That's really all we need. If you go 94, it just ends up costing way too many attributes. Like you can get legend lightning launch, but it's just going to cost way too many attributes. So I wouldn't really mess with it. I'll just go with 91, and then if you wanted to use your max +1, maybe you can get legend lightning launch. Or what I would probably do is if you get cap breakers from starter 3, you use +3 for the speed with ball, and then I don't know, the other +3 from the 2 from starter 3, and then 1 from level 40. Probably use it on mid-range, get up to 96, and that'll get you Hall of Fame shifty shooter. So yeah, that's what I would do. You'll be able to get legend lightning launch on this build if you use cap breakers, or if you just use your max +1. Either or is fine. But yeah, 91 speed with ball will still be very, very solid. Now moving on to interior defense, is going to be 40. Perimeter defense is going to be an 82. This build is 6'1", but you're able to get silver challenger, so it's not as bad. Steal is going to be 85. Which is enough to get us that interceptor on gold. And I guess I did something wrong here. The vertical is supposed to be 56, and the agility is supposed to be an 80, and we should have 85 steal, and then we have 26 offensive rebounding to end off the build. But with 85 steal, we're able to get gold interceptor, which is really all we want, honestly. Like with 85 steal, you should be able to get steals just fine, especially with that high steal rating. I mean, yeah, this build, man, is looking very, very solid. And it's a pretty good name, too, as I said earlier. It's a walking bucket, which I've never seen in the park before. I was just looking at a, best Jalen Brunson build, to make on this game. And then I just press continue, and then, boom, I see walking bucket. I'm like, yeah, I got to post this. But driving layup, driving layup is going to be pretty toxic on this build. We can't get physical finisher or anything because we don't have any strength. But honestly, I wouldn't put on strength just because it costs a bit of attributes. And also, it's not really meant for his strength. So I would just go 93 driving layup, get the layup mixmaster. I mean, if you wanted to use cat burgers to get up to 97, you could. Float game will be on gold. If you like floaters, you can get that. 88 driving layup gets you Devin Booker floater, which I don't know how good that is in this game because I haven't seen anybody using it. Because in general, I just don't see people with high driving layups, which is what makes this build unique, by the way, over a lot of the other builds. The fact that you don't have a high driving dunk, but you have a high driving layup. And combined with having a high mid range and a high 3-pointer, usually most guards have like a 82 3-pointer or 82 mid range with like a 92 3-pointer or 86 mid range with 96 3-pointer. But having both high mid range and high 3-pointer is going to be pretty solid. Like you still get your good badges, but you're still able to get silver limitless. So you could even go 83 3-pointer if you wanted to, if you really are just that good at shooting. Me personally though, I would just go 89 just because you get the silver limitless range on this build. So I mean, yeah, Deadeye as well is gonna be very solid. Gold shifty shooter, like I said before, I'd use 3 cat breakers, put Hall of Fame shifty shooter on. You get the 96 mid range, you'll be able to get that on Hall of Fame. So I mean, yeah, definitely very solid in terms of shooting, and especially because of how broken mid range fades are. They're always broken. So having that Hall of Fame shifty shooter, I think will definitely be very beneficial for this build, especially because you are 6'1". So, you still have a lot of ways to score and things like that, but I think mid-range fades are just broken on this game. They just are, especially if you have a really high mid-range. They're just absolutely insane. Pass accuracy will still be good enough. Like, 82, trust me, is just fine. It's really more than you need. But, I mean, getting that gold dimer, I guess, is nice enough if you're playing with someone that can't really shoot, like me. But, yeah, 92 speed with ball, or 92 ball handle, and then 91 speed with ball. You get these badges here, so honestly, not too bad. I mean, you get gold handles for days. You get, other badges, things like that. The defense, honestly, isn't even too terrible for this kind of build. Yeah, I mean, 82 perimeter is just fine. You get off-ball pass. Gold interceptor is really what we want, though. 86 speed is just going to be tied into the next speed of the ball. So, yeah, just make sure you go with that. And then these strengths just tied into the driving layups. So we're just going to continue here. The shades of are Steve Nash, Darius Garland, and Trae Young. And the build name is going to be called, like I said before, it is going to be called a walking bucket, as you guys can see here. Walking bucket. I haven't really seen it too much, like I said before. In fact, I haven't really seen it at all in the park because every single build I play against is like a 2-way 3-level shot creator, 2-way shot creating 3-level threat, something like that. Just shot creating with a 3-level threat in it or 3-level scorer. It's really repetitive. So having a build like this, I think, if you just want to have fun with it or you're a Knicks fan, something like that, then I think this build will definitely be very, very serviceable on this game. That's going to do it for the video. If you guys liked it, make sure to comment, subscribe. I post every single day on this channel, mainly build videos, but I also post like tutorials and things like that sometimes. But yeah, there's Airball. Peace.